What's up, guys? Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving, ate some really good food. So in this video, I want to talk about fanny packs. Whenever I started looking at backpacking gear in 2020, I noticed some videos where people were talking about fanny packs and how nice they were, how versatile, how great it was to have your stuff right here on your hip where you could reach it, plenty of space. But I wasn't sold yet. It just didn't feel like my style. Now, when I came back in 2021, I came around to the idea. I definitely thought fanny packs were cool at this point, but it just wasn't in my budget for 21. So that's why I didn't have one there. Now, I should have put a fanny pack in my budget for this upcoming 24 hike, but I really overdid it on the cold weather gear. Stuff is pricey, even looking at like eBay and Poshmark. I got some used gear, I got some cheap gear, but I still spent more than I'd like to. So I wasn't gonna start this hike with a fanny pack. And I was looking at my buddy's setup, my buddy that I plan on taking off with on January 1st, and we have the same pack, Hyperlight Southwest 4400. He went ahead with the vice versa fanny pack, and I tried his pack on a couple weeks ago, and I fell in love with it. It was the first time I had tried a fanny pack with a backpack, you know, one that was made to go with the backpack, where the hip belt straps would fit in behind it and all. So he saw how much I loved it, and he went ahead and got me one and gave it to me for an early Christmas present. So stoked. This bad boy has so much room. Get it open, see if I can show you guys. The camera will pick it up. This really big main pouch right here, and they have this net right here to separate some items. And they have a front pouch right here, another gigantic storage pouch. Everything is Dyneema with seam sealed zippers, super lightweight, super spacious, super luxurious. So yeah, really stoked about this thing. I'm not exactly sure what all I'm gonna keep in here yet. I know my phone, some charge cords, snacks. Not sure if I'm gonna put the battery bank in here yet or not. I still have this little Dyneema sack I got off of Etsy. It was like $20. It's got a little zipper and all. That's the main thing I keep, like my toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, floss, fingernail clippers, and I would typically keep my battery bank in here as well. But I haven't really made my mind up yet, so we'll see. I'll give you all an update on that, on where I decide to keep everything for, you know, to maximize availability while I'm hiking. Anyways, let's go ahead and put the pack on so y'all can see what it looks like here. Get back this up a little bit. Now that I have the fanny, I'm really contemplating this shoulder pouch right here. I either got this from the ULA website or maybe Etsy, I'm not sure. It's like X-Pack material. It does soak up and feels a little bit heavier when it's wet. Also wets out eventually, and stuff will get wet inside of here. But the main reason I'm thinking about ditching it is just because it's a pain in the butt. Every time I go to put my straps on, it gets hung up. It's I don't know. It was great before I got this, but now that I have all this extra storage right here, I'm not so sure I'm gonna need this. But yeah, I haven't made any final decisions, so we'll see what I decide to go with. Now the fanny pack has this section back here behind it, so that your hip belt straps can just slide right into there, like so. Both in there. I haven't mastered it yet. I'm sure there's a trick. Go ahead and buckle this up. So there it is. And once you get it on there, you got your hip belt straps right here, also pulled through the holes of the fanny. That way you can tighten it up nice and snug, get that weight off your back. So I'm really impressed with this thing. Really looking forward to trying it out on the trail. Like I said, first heard about Fannies and wasn't into them. Then I was into them, it just wasn't in my budget. Now I finally got me one. So, shout out to Michael for that. I appreciate it, dude. So yeah, guys. Can't wait to see how this thing works on the trail. Whenever you unclip it from your belt, like I just did, it has a tendency to just want to fall down. Especially, I haven't weighted it down with anything yet either. So I really feel like once I have like my phone and maybe a battery bank in there, it's gonna want to fall even quicker when I undo the hip belt. So I'm thinking about maybe like rigging up a little piece of paracord or something with maybe a tiny carabiner, you know, just to maybe lock it onto the hip belt right here. I'm still thinking about it, but I know a lot of times when I go to unbuckle it, it wants to fall down, and I'm gonna have some sensitive, delicate items in here, so looking for a way to make sure that doesn't happen. But I'll give y'all an update, hopefully from the trail, give y'all an update on what I decided to do with that. Yeah, guys, that's it for today. Y'all have a good one.